Oh, that was the wrong. Good morning. How are we today? Hope we are very demure, very mindful. This is a good chill Sunday. I hope you are all feeling the same. I am just getting my day started, stretching, feeling good. And we're going to do some nice chill activities today. Nothing too crazy, as long as we don't get attacked by anything. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to be taking down some of the trees and other um things in the area of where our big base is going to go. One, so we can get a bunch of resources, so that'll be nice. But two, so that way we can kind of get uh a good understanding of what we're getting ourselves into, because this is going to be quite a big build, and well, I'd like to kind of get started sooner rather than later, because there's some parts of it as well as some other things that I'd like to kind of have up and running within the next 2 months or so. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I start. So that is what today is for. Um, I had some amazing conversations with some people not too long ago, actually. I'm thinking a couple hours ago. I mean, technically it was last night. So, but about some things that uh, I could be working on here down the pipeline. So I'm excited for that. Our farms that we built, um, the kelp farm for fuel of our smelter, as well as our autocrafter for planks and sticks, seem to be working okay. I think I might have to do a little bit of a redesign on the kelp one in particular, because we keep running into situations, I'm not sure why, keep running into situations where the what you call it, the kelp coming in is so low that um the the kelp coming in is so low that the uh kelp doesn't burn 9 items to be able to replenish itself, and that shouldn't be happening. So I'm wondering if it's not a redstone change, but it's just a adjustment in how much kelp can grow and how long grows until it's actually harvested. Because if it's just a simple uh, adjust the setup so that way it doesn't break as often, so that way when it does break, it's a lot of items, then I'm fine with that and I can make that adjustment pretty quickly. Um, but if it's something more like redstoney, because you can't pull the fuel out of a furnace. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. Never mind, she found her way. Chandler likes to sit um on the other office chair while I stream sometimes, and it was pushed in, but she found her way in, so now she's under the table. I cannot forget that she's there. Um, so yes, we got some fun things coming down the pipeline, cool things happening in the server right now. Um, very, very happy. Um, but yes, I think uh we'll get into our normal um uh what have we been up to? What are we doing? What do we have to look forward to thing as we go today? But for the time being, I vote we just jump in and kind of start playing. I'm liking these chill vibes. I want to keep the chill vibes. So yeah. One thing you will notice as I play, which is very unfortunate, I did an OS update on my computer, and now my pointer is stuck at my crosshair. I can't get rid of it no matter what I do. Like normally I can just go into this and then it would disappear, but it comes right back and I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I have a portal now. I'm very happy with it. Chandler's over here just guarding it. I think I might push Chandler over to here. Actually, let's do that real quick. Just because I keep running into her as I'm trying to get to the portal. I think it just makes more sense to have her over there. There we go. Perfect. So now I can get in and out of the portal pretty quickly. Which we will be using the portal today, because that is now the quick way to get to our place. Because instead of traveling 500 blocks, I think we only have to travel... What is that? So only about 100 blocks? Which is super nice. So yeah, one thing that I know we will need is we're gonna need one of those. I'll probably need some... let's make ourselves some bundles. I was impatient, and I decided to update the server. I didn't update the server actually, but update one of the data packs that we have that allows us to use bundles. The old version of bundles, not the new fancy one. But it means I updated the crafting recipe, because the old one was 2 string and like a bunch of leather. I changed it. So now I can make 10 bundles. Oh yeah. So that way I can bring back oh, wait a sec. With 10 bundles, that may have been a terrible idea. I'll take at least a bundle, but I'll take all of these chests. Because, oh, I'm definitely gonna need more food. I thought that I could, but all the stuff I'm gonna be carrying, yeah, never mind. That was fun. Well, now I got a bunch of bundles. So what good food do I have? Salmon. Oh, I'm gonna need some more food. Well, I was about to say, oh, it's 3 in the morning. I was about to say don't tell Eric, but, they don't mind. But I'm gonna go grab some good food from their little, passive cow tickler over here. So, pardon the noise. Don't need much. So I'm gonna let this smelt in my, So I have realized that all of these trapdoors are such a good way to store stuff away that I don't have to, I don't have to have a bunch of stuff all over the floor. Because it's at one point I had a bunch of furnaces and crafting stuff here in the middle, and it looked so bleh. So now I decided to hide stuff behind these trapdoors. So now I could just go in here and drop this and let that smelt up. Regular furnace over here. I got the smithing template or smithing table, a loom, stone cutter. Nothing right there for now. Actually, I won't have anything on that side because then you can see it behind the chests and it'll look weird. But yeah, so we'll need food, which we got. I got the bed, I got a bundle, I got some chests so I can collect some supplies. The bundle is really for all the random stuff. So all the logs and everything will be going in those chests. But I think the saplings, the sticks, any of that other stuff that we end up with on this resource gathering will just go in the bundle, so that way I can save my inventory space. So also, I completely misinterpreted how spawn chunks work. I thought that spawn chunks were always loaded, always when the server was online. It's when someone is online, because when nobody is online, the entire dimension unloads. I didn't know that. So what I thought was running all the time is actually only running when people are online, which I guess resource-wise is probably the best. It makes sense. But yeah. Yeah, this auto crafter sticks and planks is just amazing. I'm so happy about it. Should be just about done. Yep, we're getting there. So yeah, I also realized, and this is something I'm not going to do right now, if you look at this and this, there's a world where I can put a hopper into this and a hopper into this from behind, and maybe be able to put some form of double chest thing up top and have this always fueled with coal. But these, again, are my quick and dirty furnaces and smokers and stuff. The big smelter is for when I need to do something like heavy. I need to like really do it. So yeah. Here comes the last one. Boom, we're done. Awesome. I'll probably want a crafting table. Looks like I gotta make one. Ooh, why am I going over here? I got free planks. Didn't need to go in there. 'Cause I'm not really gonna build anything. I'm legitimately just gonna be clearing out space and making room. I like the idea of barrels instead of chests. Do I? I don't. I lied. I want chests. I'm actually going to make a couple more chests. So that will make me 8 chests, right? So we'll have 16, so that's 8 double chests. That should be fine. 8 double chests is a good start, because we can always come back. Always come back. Bye, Channy. But yeah, now... Oh, I gotta... The other day I ran through here and I heard a ghast shooting at me, but I did not realize it was legitimately right behind me. Whoa! Hello, Starlight XDOO. Probably XDOO. How are you today? A little bit early of a start for me. So I think the sound alert just caught me out of left field. Okay, so let's get some stuff set up here. There we go. I'll use this one for that. We'll throw down this friend. And we'll throw in that. We'll keep the bundle on us in case. But yeah, so let's look at what we're getting ourselves into. So you see these points right here. It's 4 chunks by 4 chunks. We're going to clear out all the trees in here and fill in any gaps that we see that make navigating over here a little bit difficult. Just so that way it'll be easier for us to do what we need to do moving forward. So we're kind of got our little home base over here, so that way we can run back and grab resources, but otherwise we're going to come in here. It's a lot of birch trees, it's some spruce trees, I think a couple, yeah, lush cave, so that's a azalea tree. But yeah, so we're going to go in there. My axe is okay. If we absolutely have to, I can run back, make ourselves a new one. And eventually I want to move this portal and scoot it over, because this right here is our, like, path to get to the area. So I'm hoping to kind of clear this path out as well as we work. But I think we start in the northeast corner, and we just kind of go from there. At least I think this is, nope, northwest corner. So yeah, this is the furthest northwest that this thing is going to go. So anything just outside of it and everything inside is going to get torn down. We do have the fast leaf decay data pack on the server, which has been amazing for all of us. Because then... oh. Because then this happens. Ooh, ah. Because we work pretty fast here on the server. We like to... we like to build and have a lot of fun while doing it. And the only way we can, we've learned, is if some of these things don't take normal game ticks to accomplish, that we can speed up some parts of the process. So this is one of those moments where I definitely got to fill that in. I think that drops down too, but we'll get to that after we're done with some of the tree work. Whee! Okay. I think that's the last log. Come on, and boop. There we go. Already need to go sleep. And I debated for a little while with this project about bringing my bed with me, but I know that if I'm putting it down and picking it up constantly, that I'm just going to get myself into a situation where I'm not going to set my spawn and I'm going to have to run through the nether with no supplies. Cool. Okay. So, we're working our way. Yeah, I'm really curious if we're actually going to get to a spot where we're, we've chopped down, that we've chopped down, 1,200 logs. We might, because that's what, durability I have on this axe is about 1200. Yeah, we're already making a pretty good dent in this whole thing. So this tower is going to fall, but luckily nothing's underneath it, so it's just going to drop right to the ground. Yeah, I realized when I put up this sand tower that eventually it was going to fall based on the next project I had to do over here. Here it comes. Yep, already fell. Cool. Do it the smart way, Destin. Oh, I did it again. I do this all the time. Because the pick block, for some reason, even replaces the tools that I'm using. Which is not what I want. That's fine. I won't die. I wanted to just replace the block slots in my inventory, in my hotbar. But it decides to do its own thing. All the time. Also, I'm gonna chop down this azalea tree. And it's gonna expose my nice little, drop down to the lush cave that's over here, which is legitimately just water. But it's just a water drop. Is there... Do you see a log in there? There it is. It's hard to see that stuff. There it goes. Look at all the fun. Awesome. Okay, so let's clean up the inventory. Okay, cool. We are getting there. We are making a dent. Yeah, I think the ambient sounds mod that I have, the spruce biome is way louder than the others, and I'm not sure why. Also, this is the spruce biome that only has single wide trees, so I don't have to climb. Well, technically, I don't have to climb very far. I still might, just so that way I can have fun with that. Friend, how are you? Long time no talk. Yeah, friend is definitely Oh, you have to wait 10 minutes? I don't remember doing that. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, so sorry, Starlight. But I definitely had a bot raid not too long ago. Honestly, I wish I could change it to like 2 minutes. I feel like that would be a lot more useful to my my kind of play style and my situation. But yeah, sorry about that. Welcome. Yeah, it was bad the last time it happened. I got like, I think 200 followers that were all bots, and all of them posted like right away and were telling me about all these great things that they could do to get me followers. It was intense. Um, well, I'm happy you're here, my friend. How's your Sunday or other day? I'm not sure where you're tuning in from, but how is your day going? I hope it's going well. It's good. Excellent. I tend to do on my Sunday streams, Sunday morning streams. I try to make this a very chill space for people to just kind of decompress from their weeks or have a nice place to start their weeks, because I know, at least in my brain, Sunday is a little bit of both for me. Sunday is not just um, a weekend, but it's also the start of my week, because I do a lot of stuff on Sundays in prep for the work week. So as much as it's a nice day where I can relax, it's also the start of my work week, unfortunately. So, oh, I love it. I'm also going to turn this on because I always forget. This mod that I have called Twitch Chat Bridge allows me to not have to um, uh, look away from the game and still communicate with you all. So it'll just pop up on my screen while we're talking. Okay, so I tried that, and then we got to keep going this way. Oh, this is going to be a fun little bunch of trees to get rid of. So, Starlight, to kind of get you, and you just straight up work on Sunday. Yes, you do, friend. uh, you know what? I'm very happy of the community that we've kind of created, separate but together. Does that make sense? Oh, 2 seconds. I'm going to finish my thought and then we can talk about the TikTok stuff. But the community that we've kind of like created together but separate on Twitch and stuff, friend, because we create such a good atmosphere for positive thinking, I feel. And, you know, you can correct me if I'm wrong there, but that I don't think any of us really have the, like, we may be having bad days, we may be having bad weeks, we may not be happy with X, Y, and Z, but we know that while we're hanging out, streaming, talking, all that great stuff, that we're not going to add to that negativity, which is awesome. So yes, TikTok. Context for those else in the chat. Friend and I found a well, technically friend, and then I totally capitalized on it. Found out that we could apply to be Twitch Studio users and use the live the Twitch Studio, TikTok Studio, so that way we could be doing some TikTok lives. They applied, I applied, and we have access now. We can do stuff. I don't know how to do it. And it may just be the what is it, Millumer? No. Boomerlennial. But anyway, it's my millennial nature of getting comfortable with something and really enjoying how it works. So trying to do something new but similar, this stresses me out. So I have not played with it very much. It was also kind of late when I decided to start looking at it and seeing what I could figure out, but that's no excuse. That's a creeper hole if I ever saw one. So no, friend, I haven't really gotten the chance to play with it like I want it to. So I'm hoping to do so a little bit later today. I am, though, for those who are... Oh! Yeah, I'm always curious where people get their inspiration for their usernames, whether it's Twitch or Twitter, because I refuse to call it the other name. Because it's always a unique story, and it's always, no matter what people say, it is always interesting to me. And I think there's a case study in here somewhere for anybody who is looking for it. But I think that one of the reasons why the later generations became so much more comfortable with telling people their chosen name, preferred name, their name at the end of the day, as opposed to the one that was given to them, is because of the username online atmosphere. Is that we had this attitude of it's okay to share with people a name that you prefer and a name that reflects more of who you are. And I think that the username choosing culture is what helped jumpstart that. But yeah, if anybody's looking for a dissertation, maybe for social work or something of that nature, I think that might be a fun little project if you're... See, exactly. That is exactly what I'm talking about. There is a connection that you have with your username. Is whether it's because you set it that or that you you sat down, made something, because I know plenty of people who make usernames that it's funny or it's this or it's that, but for some reason they have this absolute love and admiration for that for that name, for that and it got them out of something, or they worked through something while having that username, or it reminds them of somebody that they lost or that they love. But I'm trying to think what was it a character you made like in a RPG or TTRPG situation? I mean, you also don't have to share. Like, I try to make things a comfortable space for people, but I also realize that I'm just some dude on the internet, so okay, we'll get to this corner, and then I think we'll go do some resource dumping. I think it's time. Also, there was this SMP I was a part of not too long ago called Growth SMP, and I built my starter base in a spruce forest. So I am getting such fun, good vibes from being back in this biome. and starting a project, because it really relaxes me. It reminds me of like really good camping trips. Okay, that's gonna have to stay there for now. Other players being revived. Text would pop up on their screen. Blank is reviving you. I wanted to say your best friend is reviving you, but best was taken. To great it was. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and I know, friend, you and I have talked a little bit about my username. But it was a nickname in, I mean, I guess technically it started in middle school, that a friend gave me, and that we all kind of just started calling me that for the longest time. And when I was looking for updated usernames, because I used to do the very bad thing on Twitch, and I used a good portion of my real name as my username. And someone pointed out that even though most people are just going to figure out who I am anyway, it's better to kind of have a little bit of anonymity, just to make sure that you can accomplish the stuff you need to in life and not have to worry about people trying to figure out stuff about you that they don't need to know. As a response to the question earlier, it started out more just a character in my head, but actually get way too wrapped up in a fantasy world. I wound daydream for hours on end, and it was bad. Oh. I'm hoping, in regards to that, things are better for you. I mean, I can get wrapped up in fantasy situations as much as the next person. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons in person for the first time in almost 5 years. And I get very wrapped up in those situations, and it's a whole thing. But oh, man, do I love the I don't think I'm gonna take down any dark oak, but we'll keep that open just in case. I'm way better now. Most usernames I have are Starlight or a variant of that, just to pay respect to a very important character that did help me out of that dark time. That's good stuff right there. I appreciate somebody or something, like it doesn't even matter if it's a person, that can help us get through something. For me, that is my cat. Fantastic 69. Oh no. There's so many problems with that username. But also I'm legally obligated to say nice. I think it's required by law at this point that I do stuff on the internet, so I have to say nice when the funny number. I think it's funny I just said, oh, I'm not going to take down any dark oak. Proceeds to take down a dark oak tree next. Ugh, I need to enchant this axe so badly. Yeah, the first word in that username is one of those ones that it did not dawn on me until quite recently. The negative connotation that that word has. And I know that a lot of people are understanding that it's like, oh yeah, we get it. It hasn't had that association with everybody for all time, but it's definitely something to keep a lookout for when we're having certain conversations. Yeah, I should have brought diamonds to fix my stuff or extra tools or something, because this, I'm gonna blast through this axe. Yeah, I'm gonna I just say that maybe it was better to not have that character living inside my head and decided to create a Minecraft world where I can build all kinds of things that would be in the fantasy world. And this may be similar to what you're talking about, or just an association I'm making in my mind, but there are a lot of things that I think I am much better at dealing with in my life if I take the thing that is fictitious and make it I wouldn't say real is not the word, but things that are stressing me out and making something materialistic that I can look at, so that way I understand that, oh, this wasn't a big deal. This wasn't something I needed to worry about. It's just something I did worry about, and something that was a part of me and was a problem. Put it in the past tense, so that way I don't have to be anxious about it anymore. Yeah, since we're thinking past tense and stuff like that, I mentioned at the top of the stream my usual Sunday streams. I like to start out with a conversation of what has been going on the last week, what I'm currently up to, and what I have to look forward to. And then I just started gaming like a gamer. But yeah, so what I have been up to. So this last week, I have been working on kind of getting things up and running is not the right word, but getting things to a place where I can start the semester at my job. As a little preface, I work for a local university for their theater program, and we are very much into the getting things ready for the top of the semester game. So I've been working on making sure we have the supplies we need, making sure that we have people lined up to do the projects that are necessary, and just overall getting ready for what's coming. And this last week was probably the first time where I was just like, oh, we're actually just about ready. And it was a good feeling, because for a little while there, I was starting to feel a bit stressed out with what needed to happen. Do I just continue outside perimeter and work my way in? I think that makes the most sense. So yeah, this was the first week so far where I felt like we actually are going to be ready to go in just over a week now. Yeah, our semester starts the weekend before the holiday. Early game work prep is rough, no farms or anything. Yeah. Yeah, what's getting me about, like, to talk about Minecraft and not real life again. Um, what's really getting me about early game is this uh um this duality in my brain with Minecraft that I have legitimately all the time. But I noticed that early game, I have it a lot more often, is this I am having so much fun. Um, everybody goes through that 2 week Minecraft phase. Um, but I am having so much fun with the early game because I have to keep working for it. Like I can't just open up a chest and have the things I need. I have to go grab the stuff I need. I have to make sure that all my stuff is working because I haven't had time to double check the mechanics. Like, I love that stuff so much. But the other side is just like, if I want to do something that used to be simple in late game, used to be simple, I am now struggling to get there. Like, I would never, in chapter 1 of Chanland, which ended in July, so not too long ago, we all had elytra, we had every resource we could ever think of, we had awesome wood farms, we have all this amazing stuff. We had been in the server for years, so that makes sense. But it wasn't until jumping into here that I took so much for granted in a world like that. I just was so comfortable with having everything I needed all the time. Okay. We'll be here, at least for a little while. So, okay, let's chop down this one. Yeah, that now I'm back in the early game. I definitely am thinking a lot more in the realm of time management, resource management. Like, do I use this log for this purpose, or do I keep it because I think I might need it for a trapdoor or something later? Like, do I want to go grab this resource later because I decided that I needed it now? So yeah, it's been a lot of that. And I know I'm definitely just describing how a game works, but I still think it's interesting the amount of meticulous adjustment that I have to make when playing early game Minecraft. Because it's not easy. Like, I know it's just the block game, but block game is hard. Also, I am not where I'm supposed to be, and I was feeling really weird in my seat for some reason. Eh. Chicken. Also, behind this base area, we have the windswept savanna biome. Also a floating birch tree, which is super fitting because we had one of those in Chanland Chapter 1 that I kept floating in the air for so long. I think I had it floating for a couple months, like right in front of my base, because I thought it just looked so cool. And then eventually, I tore it down. Mattcraft's here! It has been. How are you, my friend? Good. Excellent. We were just talking about the the differences of early game and late game Minecraft, and how much I took for granted when I finally got the late game Minecraft with Elytra and any resources I could think of. Had PE the other day. We played dodgeball. Oh, nice. Dodgeball is such a fun game. In that similar vein, I got invited and I did not have the time to go to the starter event, so I will not be playing this year like I thought I was. But I got invited to play kickball with a bunch of 30-somethings like myself, which I thought would be a lot of fun, but again, I missed the sign-up day, so lost the ballpark. I hit. Oh no! Oh, Matt, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The pain. Not very demure. Zoop, zoop, zoop. So I believe we got to this halfway point over here. Yeah, so all this dirt in this pile is going to go away. Because I believe I want to build this a couple blocks down, probably around this level, 68 or 67. I'm not sure though, because I want you to go up a little bit of an incline when you first get here. So, welcome back, Starlight. The bright side, I was the last one standing 2 different times and won because I'm just that good. You know what? We love a confident dodgeball player. I should have dumped my resources while I went to sleep. That would have been a good idea. I should have done a workday condensing. I'm doing okay. We were just talking about my normal Sunday conversation topics, where I was talking about what I've been up to, and I was just about to get to what I am doing. So obviously we're clearing out this space here on the server, but I am in active conversation with a few peeps about getting my What's on Your Minecraft series started back up. I had the 2 episodes on YouTube. They did okay. They I'm just starting on YouTube, when in reality I've been doing YouTube since it started. It's just on a different channel and not associated with this stuff, so which that one was doing okay. I got a couple thousand views for a couple of the videos I made, but it's just a different content style, so I made a different one that's associated directly with my Twitch and with my content that I've been doing here. So, and if you're looking for it, let's see if this thing actually works this time. It didn't last time. Nope. I'll just do this. Oh. Oop. That was weird. Anyway. Oh, I forgot that I can do that from my Minecraft chat. Let's see if it works. Because I believe if I use exclamation point to exit out and then exclamation point again. Ah, I can do it. I forgot. Awesome. So I will be doing that from now on. Okay. I've got a little bit to go. My axe is not happy. Yeah, I know I've had that command that I could do for a little while. It's just I don't utilize it very often. Like, or the using commands through Minecraft chat. I forgot that I could do it. Is this really my other corner? Did I seriously make it? Or, oh, I'm in the wrong. Ha ha ha. Well, that's cool. I'm about halfway where I need to be. I didn't realize this was already cleared out a little bit from this line to that line, and I didn't even realize it. I'm supposed to be way back here. Yeah, this is my line. Oops. So yeah, excited on the now. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, playing Dungeons and Dragons in person for the first time in almost 5 years. And I am the Dungeon Master, so I am definitely a little stressed out because I don't want to screw it up, and I got to bring all my supplies. And I know just like with the drummer rule when you are in a band, you always play D&D at the Dungeon Master's house because he's got the supplies. It's way more convenient for all the players if we meet at one of their places because it is halfway between all of us. So it was definitely one of those, sure, we could have driven here, but some people would have to drive almost 2 hours to get here when I could just drive the almost an hour and then we all get to meet and play together and not have to stress. So I am willing to make that drive and bring supplies. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, where are we? We have made it to the back corner. Amazing. Lots of chickens over here. Okay, so I think since we've made it to that back corner, how are we doing on supplies and stuff? My axe. Yeah, let's finish and get to that corner, then we'll do a dump of our supplies. But before we do that, I am going to take a 2-second break. Well, what time is it? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Game time, not real life time. But I need to take a quick little restroom break. We'll go over here. And I'll actually disconnect because I don't want to get hurt. Okay. Give me a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I'll be right back. That was a very nice mat. Okay. Boop. You should double check that the Twitch mod is back on. Dust, could I theoretically redeem the vibe check to roll a d20 for the vibe check again? Theoretically, yeah. And then, so you would be able to do a vibe check for a vibe check for something else? Or are you just trying to get stuck in a loop and prove something? Because I am curious where you're headed with that. Put sticks and apples in here. Let's see how long the loop will go for. Yeah, technically, if I'm not mistaken, the I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good. Okay, so this is the first vibe check I've had to do in a little while. So, you rolled a 16 on that vibe check. Do I have dice in here? Packed up all my dice for D&D. I could do... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I do have the ability to roll a d20 on this. So let me do this because I'm super curious how it's going to look and how it's going to work. Welcome in, Bard. How are you? Let's go to this. We'll go to phone. And get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so if I go here and then here, I got a little dice bag. So we're gonna roll a d20 here. Beaky, good morning. Welcome back, Matt. So we're just gonna roll a d20 right here. This one that says 8. And I have to beat a 16, or you get to choose another redemption. But if I beat you, we're going to do an emote bomb and make sure that the vibes are good in chat because there will be no bad vibes. And boop. Yeah, that makes sense. So I did not pass the vibe. So, what redemption are you looking for, my friend? Our first D&D practice session I had with my friend, accidentally romanced a jaguar. You know what? That do be happening sometimes. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot to empty out my bundle. So, boop, and boop, and boop. Lose the glasses. Okay. Let's play this because I think that this is one of my favorite reactions that I've made.
Hey, my glasses! I can't see without them. They should be around here somewhere.
Okay, so we are going to play without glasses for I can never remember how long it is. 5 minutes. Of course it's the long one. 5 minutes. Here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's do the thing. So, we are building. Oh, my eyes are gonna strain. I am tearing down this big old chunk of woods in here, so I have room to start my big build. So we got to that back corner. So let's go over here. Something's underneath me. And we'll just head south and start chopping these down. Oh my god, my aim is terrible without glasses. So yeah, the space that we are clearing out is the equivalent of 4x4 chunks, or 64 blocks by 64 blocks. That sounds right, right? Because a chunk is 16, so 16, 32 times 4. Yeah. So 64 blocks by 64 blocks. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Good. Good. Whew. Thank you for that. Okay. Gimme. Okay. Thank you, Frozen Lizard. Oh, thank you so much for the Prime sub. You only get one of those a month, and thank you so much for spending it over here. Yeah, that sound is pretty loud. That one is actually a, for those who are curious, that sound effect was chosen for a very specific person in my life, and I don't think she's here, but if she was, she would be cackling. Yeah, my subscribe sound effects are random. Some of them affect me in game, and I definitely have the little like, oh no, sort of moments. And others are just random meme sound effects, because that's who I am as a person. But thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the world of no ads. And all the fun emotes, because the ones that we have built for the channel are pretty awesome. I believe I have the, and if I don't for some reason, I need to put it on there. But the person who designed and drew my emotes should be linked down in my About section. Check them out. How much time do I have left? 1:14. Okay. Oof. I understand that this is probably one of the funniest redemptions that I have, but whew. You gotta go already, Matt. More dodgeball. It's probably more dodgeball. I get it. Dodgeball's cool. But thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that you're able to stop by, and good luck on all your endeavors, my friend. Don't hit your head. Good job, Dustin. Pro gamer move. About 30 seconds left. Did I drop anything? You know what? Okay, how we doing? We're doing well. We're doing great. Pro gamer. We bobbing, we weaving. Okay. There's our other sand pile and all of our chickens. This is the chicken corner. There's legitimately like 12 chickens in this area for some reason. I don't know why. Give me all the saplings. Because you know I'm going to use all this spruce. Okay. Got to tear down this one so that way that goes away. Yeah, that is the one flaw about fast leaves decay, is that if any logs are touching any of the leaves that are nearby, it won't go down because it thinks it's about a part of the next tree, which is... It's kind of an inherent flaw to the data pack, is that it just checks if there's any logs touching. But yeah. Hey, look at that. Timer's over. Putting these bad boys back on. Thank you so much for that redemption. Awesome. Cool. So what are we looking at? We actually don't have that many trees left to take down. That's awesome. Sweet. Okay. So I vote, since I've kind of inadvertently split it up in the quadrants because I didn't realize the clear path. So let's take care of these ones and see where our axe is and go from there. Whee! Okay. This is where an allay would be really helpful, is that I could just give the allay, or allays, like one a birch sapling, one a stick, and one a birch log, and just have them follow me around and give me all of those supplies while I chop all these trees down. Also, what time is it? Okay. 6 o'clock. I am gonna head back to my little base. So that way I don't die. Yeah, because that'll be something we have to worry about in a little bit, is lighting up this place, because we're going to need to work in this area quite a bit in the future. And I want to be able to see. Let's utilize the little bit of daylight that we have left. Boop. Dirt and sticks. And awesome. We're doing great! Oh, I should have checked the integrity of my axe before I went to sleep. 291. Do we think there's 291 or less? I don't know. Actually light up this path a bit. Okay. So, since I'm already over here, let's take down these ones. Also, you know what I learned recently? The, it is a complete fabrication that waiting for the leaves to fall gives you better rates for the drops. That's not true. If you smash it with your hand or something else, it's just as good at odds as if you let it decay on its own. There's no effect in letting it decay by itself. And I feel cheated. I feel lied to. And I would like to talk to Minecraft's manager. That I'm not sure of. Because if Fortune does improve rates, then I should just do that. Because it feels like, yeah, I get that. Which is probably why it started in the first place. Also, I'm very tempted to turn on hitboxes so that way I don't drop any of these things, but also I have the durability ping thing turned on, so we'll definitely get an alert before this axe is too low. It'll yell at us and say, hey, it's about to break. And then I think when that happens, we'll go grab ourselves another axe. Yeah, I think the leaves, just when they drop in general, just have an RNG that just runs and says drop, no drop. You can turn it off. I'm not sure why it's so loud by default, but yeah, if you use trigger Duraping, it gives you a list of what you can change for hand items, for armor. Ping with sound I have turned off because that's way too loud. And then I have the display is hidden, display is action bar. So it shows up right there. And it will always give me a little sound because of the mod that I have called Chat. Oh, nope, sorry. Called Sounds. It allows me to set up a bunch of sounds when I'm playing. So that way, like you can see all of these highlights, but yeah, like chat messages, it gives me a sound, that little sound. So that way I know that a chat message has popped up. And then if someone tags me, it gives me a different sound. So that way I know, oh, I should pay attention to this. And most of the data packs on the server function regardless of what client you are using, and regardless if you're modded or not. And that is something I wanted to make sure was true on this server, is that you did not have to be a modded Minecraft player to enjoy this game. I wanted you to be able to just jump in and play, vanilla or otherwise. Oh, I stripped that log. I didn't realize it. And it's to the point that we now have some Bedrock players through Geyser playing on the server, which is so fun. And the players who have been able to jump in and do that, I'm just so happy that they're here. I'm so happy that they're back and that they're able to do that because, yeah, this Chanland started as a Bedrock server. We converted it to Java. Oh, only 156. Okay, where are we? Yeah, we should probably go fix. I'm also going to turn on this so I don't get turned around anymore. Oh, I prefer Java so much. And I think the reason I enjoy it is because it allows me to have some quality of life mods that just not perfect the game, but make the game more enjoyable for me as a player. Now, it doesn't in any way take away from the game, I feel, to not have those mods, in my opinion. But the big thing that gets me with it is the Bedrock game is console, mobile, or Windows. And I have 2 consoles. I have Xbox and I have Switch. But I do not have a Windows machine. So there's always this part of me that's going to feel like I'm not playing the real game. Because I don't have proper stuff to do it. If that makes sense. Let's see if this mod I installed works. It does. Stop it. So, I installed a mod that pays attention to which portal you enter the Nether from. Oh, I'm headed over there. So that way, I don't even have the levels. It's not worth it. But it pays attention to what portal you enter the Nether from. So that way, even if it links up with another person's portal, which this one does. So this one actually links up to mine and Airdoran's portals because we're both on Spawn Island. So I just accepted that fact, but installed the mod so that way if they enter their portal, they'll come back out on their portal. But if I enter my portal, I'll come back out on mine. Even though we're both linked to the same portal in the Nether, the mod is smart enough to know that I want to go back into my portal. So. Awesome. And it's almost evening time, so we will be not continuing our endeavors. I am going to switch my my base location. So that way it puts me here instead of way over there where it used to be. Because honestly, this is where I want people to come into my base. Because before it was right here. But I want people to come into my base here. And do what we're looking for. So, okay, 6:30, 6:32, 6:32. For those of you who don't know, 6:32 in-game time is when you can sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna click, but you'll see in the top corner, 6:32. There we go. Coffee. Okay. So, unfortunately, we're gonna use up this entire axe. And then it's just gonna auto switch because I have another mod installed that allows me to not my work doesn't stop just because my tool breaks. It just switches to a tool of the same kind, but different or better enchants or lack thereof. So as soon as this thing gets down low enough, it will actually switch over to that other axe that I already made. Which I think is super cool. Yeah, the fast leaf decay is absolutely fantastic until it's not. Because, as you just saw there, all those trees were gone. or all those logs were gone, but because it was attached to leaves that were touching a birch log, they didn't decay at all. Until that birch log stops touching those leaves, it won't go away. Like this right here. Will never go away until this tree is gone. Which again, blessing and a curse. I love fast leaf decay, but luckily it doesn't count towards placed leaves, which was something I was really worried about when I first installed it, is that we would end up placing leaves and then they would decay after a certain period of time. But nope, it's naturally occurring leaves are what deteriorate over time. Sounds good, Starlight. I will be here for at least another half hour, if not a little bit longer. Regardless, happy you're here, and happy to have you as a part of the Chan fam. Come on. I don't want to place one log just for this, but that probably would have been a shorter period of time, so maybe I should have. Oh well. How are we doing on spacing? But yeah, the other mod that I have, I believe it should swap here pretty soon. But the reason that I have it was for a completely different purpose, but learned that this feature was built into it, and I am never going back. Because as long as you have a tool in your inventory that can swap, you don't get that weapon break sound effect that absolutely terrifies, I think, every Minecraft player ever. But that destruction sound of when your tool breaks, it doesn't do that. As long as this mod is working properly. I think it waits for replacing at 10. Yeah, see? So right now this is at 25 durability. Once it gets to 10, it'll swap with the other axe that's in my inventory. So in 15 blocks. Yeah, a few more blocks. Probably that tree. And it'll automatically swap to my nice new axe that's already in my inventory. Hey, see? Brand new axe. And I didn't have to hear that obnoxious sound. Awesome. Okay, where are we sitting? The top half is done. Well, the north half. So let's do this side now. I'm really excited for all the wood resources that we're going to get. I know that birch is kind of frowned upon when it comes to being a wood type in Minecraft, but it's not acacia. Even acacia, I have some appreciation for. For those of you who were here for Chapter 1, I made a Halloween project, and it included making a maze in Minecraft, and I did it with black and orange wool, appropriate, I know. But the real kicker was that I needed to add some doors and some some doors and trapdoors and fence gates and stuff, and fences, and acacia is already orange, so it was very easy for me to just use that wood type and have the perfect block to do exactly what I needed to. So I poo-poo on anyone who poo-poos on acacia. I think I just have an appreciation for almost every wood type, if we're being honest. Because I can see the benefit in all of them. I don't think this build that I'm working on is gonna have any cherry wood in it, and I'm kind of bummed. A part of me wants to insert cherry wood somewhere where it doesn't belong, just so that way I can have it in my build, because I really want to have, I want my build to be filled with oh no. I want my build to be filled with as many block types as I can. Because I think there's a certain level of fun in being able to do a build with the intention of trying to use as many block types. Also, fun story, if you watch me cut this down, I think it's as soon as I do that one, all of the leaves become entities for a second, because they're checking if any of the logs are gone. See? And as soon as I do this, they all pop off. Fun little look into the data pack that you can see visually, which I love. And I have recently gotten into what it takes to make data packs, and it's surprisingly easy. It may just be because of my like computer science coding background that I have, because before I got into entertainment theater content creation, I was going to be a computer science major. I was going to go into information systems or information security. I wasn't sure which one yet. And that was going to be my life. So I started taking all the courses, started learning all the programming languages, which definitely, since I work in the backstage of theater, definitely benefited me. It wasn't just, it wasn't all for naught, because I definitely utilize a lot of those skills in this profession. Grab these resources and head back. Ow, my kneecaps. Yeah, we'll definitely light this place up when we're done. Look at all the resources. Boop. I wish more computer science classes were pushed for specific track and entertainment. So I have always been curious, and it's definitely some conversations I've been having about the required electives and stuff that you need for our program, and seeing if there's any others that we can push. Specifically, some of the... Oh, I didn't realize that I was here long enough for this guy to spawn. No. Thank you. Because I thought that it would be very helpful for people to take American Sign Language. One, for accessibility's sake, but two, for communication backstage. So, network system classes for sure, with the way our industry is growing, and maybe basic Python. Yeah, Python and Lua are two languages that a lot of our industry, especially what entities are over here? My arrow. That's just rotten flesh. I don't need that. Oh, we have a what I like to call the pacifist mod set or data pack set turned on this server. And I'm very happy about it because I think it's important to have alternative ways to get items if you don't feel comfortable doing something. But we have the smelt rotten flesh into leather mod, the charcoal can do black dye data pack, and that bundles are made out of leather and not rabbit hide data pack. I've always wished ASL was more prevalent backstage. I agree. It may be something I actually do because I am. I think I've talked about in a previous stream. I am working towards my master's degree while going to school, and I think ASL is going to be one of the course tracks that I do because I think it's very important. I have officially cleared out the middle of this thing. I think I'm going to go this way and clear out a little bit more trees because I think they're a little bit closer to the line than I was wanting them to be. I think these two trees can go. But yes, speaking of like data packs and coding and stuff, we have a resource pack on the server that I built. It's mostly textures and stuff that I've gotten that are free use, but I have done a little bit of dabbling. I'll take a rotten flesh. A little bit of dabbling into custom textures made with the Blockbench software. Seems pretty straightforward. Again, I've utilized Blender before, so it looks and feels very familiar to me. I just have to have the time to build. That's my biggest problem that I'm having. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely going to build up. So the core of everything is probably going to be, yeah, probably at 70. So I'll build up one block. So 71 is like what they're walking on when they first enter. Yeah, let's hop on. I don't think I have enough torches for this, so we might head back to our base real quick and grab some torches. Oops. Offhand. Steak. F. For F. So let's, we'll actually grab, I don't really need any of those because I got plenty at my base. We'll grab that. And let's head to get more torches so we can light up everything and make it a little bit safer to work over here once we start working. That'll be one of the last things that we really work on today's stream. Also, this big open area, there's so many ghast that spawn over here. It's a little ridiculous. Okay, so we need torchy. Do I have any? I have 2 in there, so I'll just make some new ones. I need to go on a coal mission soon. Fortune pick. He's 40 boy. Should have got 47. 47? That's it? We'll just make however many this makes. That's a few. I'm happy with that. Hi, Chan. Oh, yeah! It's weird for magma cubes to be in this biome, but no judgment. So yeah, how's everybody's day going? I did a lot of talking. I know I'm streaming, but, just wondering how everybody's doing. Doing well? Doing anything fun today? I know it's a Sunday, so kind of hit or miss sometimes. Double check my spawn, and let's go lay out some torches. And we're gonna use mini HUD because it's who I am as a person. Boop. Why is that so bright? Oh, this torch, really? Interesting. Okay. So, boop. Pretty good. Just got back yesterday from going to Minnesota for my cousin's wedding. Very chill Sunday after travel to Minnesota and back. Just in Minnesota. Why didn't I get invited to Minnesota? I feel like you all had this great time. What was that noise? Doing great over here. Just been lounging, cleaning up the kitchen. Wasn't a vacation. I know yours wasn't a vacation. But, oh, it's a fox! Getting your coffee? Good. A good choice. Is this too close? This is too close to the line. We're getting rid of you. Did any of you see Tim Walls while you were out? That's not as funny as it should. Anyway, Minnesota. Okay, So let's keep going. Oh, nope, not two. Dark and scary. Okay. Awesome. Okay. And now we get all this stuff. Even though most of this is getting torn down. Foxes make some terrifying noises. Not gonna lie. This is gonna hurt. My knees! Okay. It's technically bright enough down there. Ah! That startled me. Frozen Lizard, how are you? Wait, did you subscribe to me before you followed me? I'm not mad. I'm curious. Hey, stay down there. Oh, he dropped a potato. Huh. Must have been Irish. I could say that because I'm Irish. It's also still kind of bad. Anyway, how are we doing on doop? Ah! Little torch happy there. I know it's safe over here, but I just feel a little bit better if it was a little bit brighter. I don't think I missed anything in the perimeter. I think I got everything in here. And this is one of the... Oh! Fox! Calm yourself. Hence. Pardon me. Also, I know it's bright enough down there. Get it. Oh, terrifying down there. Oh! Okay. Ah! Sub to a random person every month with my Prime when I follow, if I like their energy. Aw! Well, I'm glad you enjoy the energy. Happy you're here. Thank you so much for not only the follow, but the subscription. I really appreciate it. That's a baby zombie. I don't want to deal with him, mostly because I did not eat. Oh, people want me to do everything, and I'm about to die. Okay. Oh, he's still running. Take that. Nope. 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 No. 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 Ah! I hate baby zombies so much. Okay. Another one. Another one. Good night, Frozen Lizard. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the caffeinate. I will get to those right now. Boop. Hydration. Good. Caffeination. Also good. Very demure. Okay. Let's do this. Cheaty cam. Let's double check. Okay, I could light up that a little bit. That our active working area is good to go relatively. And that we didn't miss any major spots. Okay, we did not. So I think getting up here is probably a good idea. Let's light up this area. I think that, oh, almost. That should do, yep, okay. We'll also throw one in this back corner for safety. Quit it. Definitely going to want to light up the top of this hill a bit because I fear creepers dropping down and ending a very fun little build stream one day. And that'll be it. That'll be... Ow. Really? Okay, fine. Be that way. Yeah. I think we're pretty good. I'll light up over here too. I definitely want to get down here a little bit too, because this also feels like a bit of a death trap situation. No, you stay down there. I don't like your vibe. Cool. Feeling good. Oh, that's a random little area. Cool. And look at that. We cleared it out. We did it. Here. Yeah, that is not too bad. Nice little clearing. Feeling good about that. Let's turn that off. But let's get rid of this oak tree real quick. I don't think we'll do any of the terraforming today. I don't think there's a real need for it. Because we got other streams in the future, as well as some of that we can always just accomplish whenever we have time, regardless if we're streaming. Because I do appreciate doing this with all of y'all. But the process can be tedious, and there's no reason to force anybody into watching all of it if they're not interested. Torches. Boop, boop, boop. And what's in here? Gunpowder. Awesome. Cool. So, feeling good. Feeling real good about this. Yeah, I think... Because if they're going to be entering at level 63, I really like how this climbs up. And I think we'll do it until it gets to 70. So I think the level that we'll be at is this one, which means I got a lot. Well, I don't think I'm going to fill that in quite yet. I think we'll just cover it up for now when we do our initial build. But I think it will look pretty good when we're done and get this all leveled out, because like if I stay at this level, I don't go up or down, because I think if I go, yeah, I'm going just straight. So this is the level that we'll be at. So we got all of this that needs to come down, all of that needs to come down. Yeah, all of this that needs to come down. Like even the level that we're in right now is too high. But 70 is where we'll start everything, and then we'll work our way up. Because for those of you who don't know, this thing is going to be 4 chunks wide, so 64 blocks. And it'll be about 150 blocks tall. So we're going to go up to 200 and... what was that? 150. So that's 220 blocks into the air. Which I think build height is 320, right? Or is it 230? I can never remember build height. Minecraft build height. 320. So yeah, we're only going to be about 100 blocks away from build height. So yeah, it's going to be friggin' tall. I'm actually curious if it's going to be 150 blocks. Let's go. I want to grab. Would it be about 3 stacks? 3 stacks of something. Maybe it could just be cobblestone. And make how tall this thing is going to be, just so we can see the kind of, I mean, commitment's a word, but also I think just the scope of what I'm kind of getting myself into. I'm trying to think of what I definitely have 3 stacks of. Probably stone. So we'll just grab, yeah, 3 stacks. Which is technically overkill. I want nothing to do with you, spawn. Or spawn. Nether slime. Nether slime! Okay, welcome back, Starlight! You made it just in time for me to basically end the stream. Wandering Trader! What do you got? What do you got? Anything fun? Anything fun? Probably nothing that I can work with. Oh, mini pistons. That right there is a choice. I don't have any leads on me. You're safe for now. $632, come on. $632. There we go. $632. Time to sleep. Okay. Let's go. So we already got that sand that's in the middle. Let's bring that sand down to 70. Ow. And then use stone from that point up. So we're at 72. That's 71. So that's 70. Oh, that's gonna go so far. So that. So we're at 70 right now. So this is going to be the actual floor. So oh, correction. This will be where the blocks are that are the floor, but I need to dig out to here so that way the blocks can be correct. So let's, is it F3T? Nope, F3G. So the chunk border is, that was weird. Chunk border is right here. So we'll do, I'm not going to go all the way up with all of these. I'm just going to pick a corner. But I wanted it to be known that that is the actual center of my build. And then we're going to go up to 220. Well, before we do that, I need to be smart. I debated if I wanted to bucket clutch, but I think it makes more sense to just do this. And then just make sure I'm on the side of the tower as I come down. Right? That's the right call, right? I won't die. It'll be fine. And if I do, spawn is right over there. So we're good. Okay. Here we go. So now we go up to 220. This is going to be very tall. Yeah, I'll be fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Also, that mod that I have that swaps the tools also swaps stacks of items. So you'll see this get down to 0. And because I have items in my inventory, it swaps back to a full stack. Holy crap. Am I really going to do this? This is going to be so tall. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Dustin, what have you committed to? Holy crap. There it is. Let's turn off chunk borders. That is how tall this is going to be. What am I doing? Ugh. Okay. Okay. So my water drop is right there. So I just got to stay all the way up against this when I drop and I won't die, right? 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 Okay. Here we go. Thank God. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not. Ugh. This is so big. This is going to be such a commitment of time. Oh! Turning around to look at it is just so... Oh, what am I signing up for? It's going to look cool, though. Like, coming in from the water or coming out of the portal and just seeing this massive structure. Okay. And I have a basement that I have to build that's going to be a few blocks down. Yep, okay. Yeah, what's really going to get me about all of this, and it's probably not going to be my, I'm not going to let this discourage me. Like, I am not worried about this as much as I just am realizing how much work's ahead of me. And it's fine. It'll be okay. But I'm definitely in that weird spot where I'm actually realizing how much work this is going to be. Yep. Okay, but before I'm done, yeah. Well, I guess that's the other thing, right? Is I don't really have to, I don't have to level out the ground below 70, because I can just build my original floor and go from there. A lot of space. I'll put it here. I don't have an official name for this yet, but I am going to I like it. That's what the D stands for. Dungeon. Yeah. It's gonna have technically there's gonna be 6 parts to this. One of which is gonna be on the minigame island. And I'm very curious how I'm gonna pull this off, but I'm excited to do it. Is that I would like to do a minigame over on the minigame island, which will zoom out over here. Because if you notice, if you look at the center of this, which is at around 940, and you go over, there is a section over here that is very loosely lined up with this. I would like to build a mini game over there that has the ability to transport you over here via the Nether. And especially with the 1.21 changes of entities can go through portals, that I might have a like haunted hayride that takes you through something over there, which is just going to be a minecart. Takes you through the Nether And because I believe when you're writing an entity, it's instant. Like if I write an entity through here, it's an instant transfer into the nether, and not the wibble wobble that it normally does. So then I could have it transport you into the lobby of this thing, which, by the way, I know I've talked about it a little bit, but to reiterate, I'm going to do a haunted hotel, if you will, where each floor is going to be something a little bit different in the horror and like spooky stuff. But I love the idea of starting over there and being transferred in this, nether realm and ending up somewhere else. You don't have to do it, but it would be really cool if I could make a little mini game over there, like a haunted hayride, corn maze sort of thing. And that if you choose, you can then head over here and do this game. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. But yeah, with that, my friends, I think we'll head back to our home base. Let's sort all of these. I didn't get nearly as many as I thought we would. Dark oak, which is fine. I am gonna take these with me. We'll leave the torches here. And boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I am happy. I'm intimidated, but I'm excited. And I hope that equates to me doing some fun work with this. Yeah, because I definitely have, and this is something that I gotta, okay, I guess I gotta deal with them now. These are the ones that can still hurt me. You can't, though. Oh, you can. Just the mini slimes that can't hurt me. Anyway, that, nope, train of thought is gone. Stop it. But I think I will have to do a little bit more work in the realm of, train of thought is gone. It is fun. We have fun here. Put those away. Put those away. Now we got 20. Yay! Oh, I put this over the portal. That makes more sense. So that way I'm always ready to go in. Sweet. So we went through more than half a stack of steak. Or wait, no, we didn't. We went in with a half a stack, so I only used 9 steak on that trip. So that's not bad. I was in the overworld for a majority of the time, so let's see how these are doing. Are they actually running? Don't know. Oop. Come on. Okay, we're good there. There. And these just all finished crafting, so they should have headed up. honestly, Crafter, such a good addition to the game, especially for people who just want their supplies to be ready to go when they need them. It's so nice. Awesome. We're doing great. Awesome. Cool. Well, let's set our spawn back here. And disable. So I want to edit this because this is not a base. It is a point of interest. Oop. I think all the rest of these are already cool. So we'll do that. Yep, and no more waypoints on my HUD. So we are good to go. Cool. That is it, my friends. We are gonna go back to here and finish things off. That was a very productive stream. I am very, very happy with the work that we were able to accomplish. And I'm excited to see where we're headed. I am, and this is thankfully, so many of you are in Chanland. I want to do a little exploration stream next time that we do a community stream. I'm not sure if it'll be this upcoming Saturday though. I wanted it to be, but there might be some conflicts, and I don't want, like, I have to prioritize some things. So I don't think it'll be this Saturday. But when we do another community, I want it to be an exploration stream because we have some areas of our little world within the world border that still needs to get explored. Actually, let's, because I'm super curious, and we can look at it together. I need this to open faster. First of all, for those of you who don't know, we have a nice little page for the SMP. It's very, very simple, but it's just got some information about who we are, the fact that we launched Chapter 2, but it's got the residents of Chanland, live world map, and then just more info, which basically it's like join the Discord and then other links of mine. But the Chapter 2 residents, we have all of us here that play on the regular, and I have the nice little asterisks and links to the content if people make them or make content out of the server. But this is what I wanted to look at, is a live world map. So this is live. As long as the server's on, this is on. But this is all of the area that we have explored as a community. There's a big old chunk over here, big old chunk here, here, and here that we have not touched yet as a community. Actually, if we zoom in, you should be able to, yep, the thing that we just worked on today. Nice big chunk that I need to continue working on throughout my time here on the server. But yeah, our little Hobbit hole exploration and what we're doing. And if you go over here, you can throw it in isometric view so you can see some of the work we've done. And look, Beaky, you're front and center. I think yours is the only one, and aside from the spawn house and Brownie Girl, like you three, actually a little bit here with Despair's Favorite and Blob's Hobbit hole, front and center. Like you can see all of your places in this isometric view pretty well. But myself, friend Eredorn, ours are kind of like locked in the middle there, so we're not as visible in this angle. But yeah, I think we're doing a really fun job of kind of filling out this island, which means it's about time that we map out and start doing some stuff over here. And then this one will start filling in once we have some shops. I'm trying to think of some shops that I could do that would either be a nice farm that I want to build that I've never built, or otherwise. But yes, we will have to do some splitting up of this island so we can start building some of our mini games. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I really like the idea of going into a portal and transferring over to here, because I think right here we're at let's call it 460, and then over here, unless I do this chunk, unless this whole little thing is mine, that's let's call it 100. So that's 560 away. So 560 divided by 8. 560 divided. So that'd be a 70 block trip. A 70 block in the nether trip from there to there. And then you end up in the front, like, courtyard of this place. Because I want there to be a way to get in normally, like if you take a boat or you take the other nether portal to get here normally. And then I want there to be this mini game transfer that kind of sends you in as like this is level 0, or like the tutorial level, and then this is the big deal, the big shebang over here. But yeah, again, as I mentioned, like there are some areas we have not touched, and I would love as a community if we could jump in and play around with that. So yeah, and if you're ever looking for that stuff, we have that link that I just shared, but you can also get it on the Discord. You can get it, I believe, here on my links page. Check that out. Explore. Got any suggestions about other stuff that should be on there? I would really appreciate it. But with that, I'm going to call it a finito on this stream. I should be back Wednesday evening. I will let you all know on Discord if for some reason I'm not. Yes, I'm happy you were here too, Bard. Thank you so much, Frozen Lizard, for the Prime sub, the biddies, the follow, the point redemptions. Appreciate all of that. And Starlight for the follow and chatting with us here in stream. Friend for being here. Beaky for being here. You're all great. You're all awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Design and conquer, my friends. I will see you at the next one. Have a great rest of your Sunday and even better start to your week. I will see you later. Bye.